Yo yo yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Magical Neverwinter again. This time I'm bringing you a Soulweaver build for Lair the Mad Mage. Well, it's not really a build, it's showing you how I heal Lair the Mad Mage. Uh, Pretty simple dungeon to heal. As long as you have a good team to take down all the enemies, you're pretty fine. Pretty much the first area here, you don't really need to do too many heals. I mean, if your team's good enough, you're just going to drop them all pretty quickly anyway like that. You're probably not actually going to have to heal for a little bit. These guys, if they smash into you, they're going to do some hefty damage. Rzinski just took some heavy damage, but don't need to worry about healing him too much yet. I'm just going to come up here, give a group blast. There we go. Pretty much all full. Continuing on, this area you're not going to really heal at all. I mean, it's not going to have the chance to really screw anyone up. No biggie. Through here, I mean, when you get towards the end, the shadow puppets appear, or whatever, shadow figures, they are going to stall whoever the first person that walks past them are. I mean, I like to just throw this down right here before he walks in. And see, caught right on the healing aura, so pretty much as his health was diminishing, he was going to get healed anyway. But I have a really good DPS team, so it's not really going to matter a whole lot. Every time someone takes, I would say more than 30% damage to their health, I'll just hit them with a quick heal. But I mean, it's not really needed in a lot of these areas depending on your team. So up here is going to be more another shadow figure. Once he spawns up, yep, double. Throw the healing out. That way it's healing them. Give him another quick dabble there. Rzinski's just going ahead of everyone, but you know, he's good enough to do so. Give him a full heal there before we hop into here. Now here, I want to say I like to come out towards the middle, right here, and just throw the healing aura down. You're going to get hit by something probably, but at least it kept the entire team full health for the entire battle, which the battle doesn't take that long anyway there, so. Right here, wait for him to start it. I'm going to put the healing aura right there. Let everyone pretty much have a chance to stand in it while they're battling everyone in the middle. I'm just going to stay back and always be saving my basic ability so that way I can gain the soul weave back. Towards here, we're coming up to the first boss, and right before the first boss I will show you my abilities that I'm going to use and everything, so that way it's all known and understood. Up here, before he goes, once he moves in, I'm going to move up. There we go. Because more spawned in. Everyone gets to stand in here. I'm gonna hit a little bit of that just because I don't know where Rzinski's at. And that's the only crap part is finding where certain teammates are. That's why I would normally tag them, but I like to tag the tank instead. And the tank is not taking as much damage as Rzinski's, so I'm just gonna not tag him. Now I will tag, I'm not going to tag anyone for this boss, so on this boss, let me show you my abilities real quick. On this boss, I'm going to switch to Vampiric Embrace for Revitalize, and then Pillar Power I'm going to keep, and Soulstorm I'm going to keep. So what this is going to do is Vampiric Embrace is going to damage the Mimic when it comes for me in the tank. The others are just going to heal. I mean, I try and keep a little bit of DPS on me for the Mimics just to get it down a little bit quicker. And it also heals whoever's next to me, so. What I do on this is I don't tag anyone until there is a cocoon. When she cocoons, that's who I tag, and the R1 or tab or whatever ability it is on PC, it gives a massive, it'll heal them fully before anything, and I'll still have time to attack afterwards. Yep, there's Mimic. And with that, give a little bit of a heal. Hit him twice. Mimic dead. Me and Mr. Tiny did it. I'm gonna watch out for the cocoon. Oh shit, there was another mimic. Didn't even realize. There we go, dead. I'm gonna watch out. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna look for the cocoon. I see the cocoon. Tag him. Hold in my ability. Boom, full health. Right back onto the boss. I only tag the people that are cocooned because I don't see a reason otherwise. There's no heals in this dungeon that I feel like you need to do that deal with tagging someone like that during this boss. I mean, maybe in the Bullworm, I'll tag whoever has the aggro for the main Bullworm attack, because obviously that's quite a hefty attack. Waiting to see for the... I don't see anyone being cocooned. I think I healed the guy who cocooned already anyway, so yeah, if it's Mr. Tiny, he's already full healed, so we're good. I couldn't see a cocoon, so I just threw my my main heal down just to... Ended up dying there from that hit. Mistakes happen. They're always going to happen. Nothing's ever a perfect run. Well, I mean, there are perfect runs, but... And I was going to use... Now, after that boss is over, I'm going to go to powers. I was trying to use Revitalize already in that last battle, but I ended up not realizing that I swapped it out. It happens. Now, going forward, the next main boss will be the Worm. And that's, depending on your team, it could be a good boss or a bad boss. It really depends on who's taking aggro. Because, I mean, if someone with low HP, like a Hunter Ranger that only has like 300k HP is taking aggro on his massive attacks, I mean, that's just endgame right there. He's dead. And someone picked up... There we go. Come through here. I don't really care too much here. I'll throw that down just to have it down for the DPS. And then I'm already jumping up because they don't need me down there. I'm not going to do as much damage as them. I'll wait right here. Let them do their thing. I'll go over here. I'll throw another healing down. Brzezinski went a little bit ahead. That's fine. Pass the healing. Revitalize is not... It's not going to heal what you want it to heal, so I always go under. And your main heal is going to be Soulstorm. That's just how it is. Revitalize after Soulstorm to top them off. Like me, I'll use Revitalize if their health isn't super low, and I'm just gonna like top their health off. But or if I need to do a quick spam of heals like that. But other than that, it's always gonna be Soulstorm. Spamming heals is always gonna be Revitalized though, because I mean it's just ready within seconds. But right here, I'm gonna throw that down there. They moved up, so I'll throw another one down there. And they moved up, so I'm just gonna keep following them as they go. And now that he's right here, I'm gonna put it down there. Everyone's good health, everything's beaten, we're good. The hardest part about healing this dungeon and other dungeons is getting your soul weave to stay full. It's very... I mean, it's not super hard, but it's not the easiest thing in the world, keeping your soul weave all the way filled. That's why you have to have the right feats and stuff to make sure that you gain soul weave every time you do damage or something, or every time you attack, so... there's a lot that goes into keeping your soul... Well, not really a lot, but there's a good amount that goes into keeping your soul weave full. I rarely keep mine super full, like... On the Bullworm, you'll see my soul weave is going to end up going down. Because unless if Mr. Tiny gets the entire aggro for the Bullworm and he doesn't go towards anyone else, it'll be a lot easier because I'll just spam him with the tab or our one ability. We're gonna be coming up to the second Gatekeeper. This one's actually easier Gatekeeper to heal than the first one. So for some reason, I don't know why, but it is what it is. And as I go, I'll make better, more in-depth guides on healing these dungeons. Like, this is just my first guide for healing Lomm. It'll get a lot better as time goes. I am healing on PS4 right now. I will be making a PC one when I get there on PC. I don't really play on PC a super lot. I'm just going to throw these soul storms out constantly. Now I'm going to tag... Oh, I tagged the wrong guy. I'm going to tag Mr. Tiny now. Give him a quick heal there. Rosinski, we left behind. Oh well. Guess we had a little loose ends. Now that's done. We're on to the Bullworm. Or, yeah, I think it's just the Bullworm. Alright. So on this boss healing, I mean, I really like to use Pillar of Power to let my teammates DPS him quicker. Pillar of Power is phenomenal for outgoing damage, and if I'm standing in it, it's going to give me outgoing healing extra too. So it's a win-win situation. They get extra damage, I get extra healing and extra damage, so just waiting to have them go in. Once we get in here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Shadow Walk. Once he spawns, I'm activating Shadow Walk. Oh, Bullworm, not Bull. Oh well. Activate the Shadow Walk. That way I don't get taken by that. We're already done here. Get some of these boulders. Someone's gonna come talk to me in a second, I just know it just because I'm recording. Alright, now right here is where it comes a little bit, where my Soulweave goes away depending on who's taking aggro. I'll throw 2 Soul Storms down there. Oh, he's moving. There we go, my Soulweave's getting low now. Stay in there, buddy. Come on. I'm just gonna focus whoever's being attacked by this aggro. That's all I'm doing. Give him a full heal quick on the tab. Give him another full heal. And that's it. Alright, just focusing on those with who has aggro. Normally they would be jumping against the door. And there we go, I didn't activate Shadow Phase and I got pulled in. That's great. Oh well. Time to rebuild our Soulweave for the next one, and it's already here. That was quick. When you have a good DPS team, it just goes quick. And my Zuna's gonna start attacking shit, which I don't want her to do right now. By the way, another viable... I mean, I run Zuna just to help with the team with the extra DPS, but I mean, if you want to run a polar bear cub or whatever healing pet you want, I mean, they're all good, even a quickling sometimes. Alright, now, let's see who has aggro. Because we need all these dead. Alright, him. Oh, he died right at the last second. I'll get it, yep. Who's he on now? Over here. Going on time. I'm gonna follow him around. I'm gonna make sure I'm constantly making sure he's full health while they take out all the robots. And he's tanking it pretty well though. So he's okay. I'm just watching his health. I'm not really caring about the other teammates' health right now because they're just taking out shit. I just want to focus on who has aggro. So if you focus on other people that don't have aggro, the person who has aggro could die if they're not keeping up. I mean, it's a very easy possibility. Now, notice I used my Swarm and Wyvern Knives on Arturia, but I don't need it on Bullworm. He's not a threat enough for me to need it. Always check for a little drop there. Alright, and we're on to the final stretch here. This area is not too bad. I mean, if they all attack you at once after the new combat rework, it can get bad. But other than that, it's really not a bad area. But the combat rework really did make it worse for people. And in my opinion, I mean, it made it better for some things and worse for others. And here, this can get a little sticky situational with everyone that spawns in if you get attacked by multiples at once, so I always try and keep a Soulstorm active here. Just in case they want to stand in or something like that. I mean, a lot of them don't have to, but let's move on. The hardest part on this one, my opinion, is going to be the dinosaurs, and that's about the dinosaurs and whatever witches or whatever they are. They're the absolute hardest part of this dungeon, in my opinion. I mean, all the bosses are super easy. Like I said though earlier, mistakes happen. If you end up dying or something like that, or mistaken an ability, that it happens. Takes a little bit of time to learn, not like a whole bunch, but it just getting used to your ability, what you're gonna use, when you're gonna use it. Like, there we go. Just gotta get that prey out. This is the final stretch for Lair of the Mad Mage. It's gonna be the hardest because I feel like it hits the hardest. So I'm just gonna throw out Soulstorm right on them, right there. I'm gonna top it off with some revitalizes. There we go. Get everyone topped off. Gonna put that over there. See, someone's already dying. And I got attracted. Shadow phase out. Keep going. Revitalize. I'm gonna just make sure everyone gets topped off here with Revitalize because there's so many moving parts in this one. I'm just making sure everyone stays topped off. Rzinski. If I could find Rzinski without going around every corner. Rzinski. Not gonna happen. Plus, we're done anyway, so. I was gonna tab him and heal him to full health because he was taking a lot more damage than everyone else, but ended up not having to do that, so no worries. And we're at the final boss, Trobriand. This boss is super easy as long as your teammates know how to take out these scorpions right. I don't use any of my artifacts or anything like that. Usually until after the first set of scorpions died, or I'll maybe use one on a scorpion just to get it down a little bit heavier, faster. It's a decent boss, I guess. He seems easier than all the other bosses, but you know that's Neverwinter. Nothing's ever really. Just waiting on our tank here. See what he wants to do. So one thing you can do with this is you could use only your at wills until all the scorpions are dead, and then use your encounters and stuff. It just makes it a lot easier, so that way the tank can navigate Trobriand and make them wake up the scorpions in certain orders or before doing anything heavy. But it looks like he's gonna wake them all up at the same time if he can get this angle, or at least a lot of them up. Yep, he got them. All of them but one of them, just about. I'm gonna throw my healing Soulstorm there, which I shouldn't have. That was a waste, but you know, whatever. It happens. Only got 2 scorpions left. I'm gonna go. Okay, never mind. I was gonna tab that last one real quick, and don't get hit with that. And I still got hit with that. Where is? Put my Soulstorm there and tab everyone up. Make sure everyone's full here. And then everyone, I need to get to Mr. Tiny, which isn't gonna happen either. So I'm just gonna do that and that to get everyone up a little bit more. There we go. Now everyone's up higher. I'm half Soulweave, so now I gotta start attacking to regain my Soulweave. There's a feat. Did I see Mr. Tiny? Yes, I did. Can I tab him? Yes, I could. There we go. I normally try and tab the tank before this boss starts, but ended up not even realizing it, so I'm just gonna Soulstorm right here, because everyone's already standing there. Might as well just boost everyone up while I'm here. All the scorpions need to go now. I'm watching Mr. Tiny's health. I see it going below half. I'm going to tab him to full. Mr. Tiny's health again. I'm just watching the tank's health on this a lot of the time. I'm not watching everyone else's as much. I will be using Revitalize to kind of cap everyone up depending on where they're at, but if I don't need to focus heavily on them, I'm only focusing on the tank. Oof. Alright, and this is the easiest part. I mean, all the DPS need to do is their jobs, and then that's as simple as that is. If the DPS do their job, then this is just, you're just standing around pretty much. I'm still going to do this just to get max Soulweave before. Now I am going to use my ultimate here, Soul Barrier. It's just going to take away some of the damage. It's going to heal everyone over time, so it's really just not needed with this group. But they all get in. Boom, everyone stays good. I'll top them off with a Revitalize. I'll put Pillar of Power underneath. There, everyone's pretty much full health, doing extra damage. There, now everyone is full health, and Trobriand is dead. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will be doing a lot more guides and stuff, or walkthroughs. They will get better. Sorry if this one wasn't the best, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm Magical, and see ya.